Hey everyone, welcome to the Black TV Podcast. I'm your host, Gabriel Logan. It's May 29, 2019 at the 7:10 a.m. hour. Let's get started with the Black TV Podcast. Hey everyone, this is Gabriel Logan. Welcome to the podcast. It is Wednesday. Hump day, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Now, I've been listening to Jaclyn Glenn's podcast, and it is garbage. Oh my God. I was listening to it. I can't listen to it anymore. Her boyfriend's voice is the most annoying voice ever. It sounds like he got punched in the throat and he can't breathe. That's how it sounds. And then it's a mixture of the Birdman's voice as well. I mean, he's got like a way too higher pitch of Tony Hawk. And then like surfer dude, whatever. And the guy's Jewish. I mean, I'm not trying to sound insulting, but it's like Jaclyn Glenn is like bitchy with her atheism. I mean, she constantly throws everyone's religion down the bus, and I just find it hypocritical that she would be dating a Jewish guy. Like, she is the most meanest person when it comes to religion. I mean, she's always putting down Christians. She's always putting down Jews. She's always putting down Islam. I mean, what gives her the right to be like, okay, I'm gonna date a Jewish guy? Like, you're nuts. I mean, this is the same hypocrite that on a regular basis talks shit about religious people and putting them down for what they believe in and say how God's bullshit and whatever else. And yet here she's freaking dating a Jewish guy who believes in God. And she's, it just doesn't make sense. It just doesn't make sense. It's like, it doesn't, oh my God, it just doesn't make sense. And what kind of guy would want to date someone like that? Like, she's a crazy atheist girl that constantly puts people down and is annoying. And it's like, all this other shit. And then also, I mean, the podcast is ridiculous. And then she calls herself asexual, which that there's no way in hell Jaclyn's asexual. And then she says she's demisexual. I'm like, what the hell are you then? That's why the podcast is so stupid, because it's so uninformed information. It just sounds very unintelligent. And wow, did Jaclyn have a fucked up past? I mean, so did her boyfriend. Her boyfriend was a douchebag. He would like break girls' hearts and like go off to college and stuff, and just like I find that I hate guys like that. I really do. I mean, you don't really love the person. I mean, if you can't do long distance relationships, if you can't, you know, be there for someone, if you can't, you know, all those things, then you shouldn't even be together anyway. I mean, seriously, just because you go off to college or you get a job somewhere, you move, and then you end the relationship, then you didn't really love that person anyway. I mean, if you really love that person, you'll be there for them no matter what the situation is. And I don't know. I just feel like Jaclyn, this guy David, are just really fucked up people. I'm sorry, but they're fucked up people. I feel like they're heartless. I feel like they're spineless. And I feel like all they do is break people's hearts, and they're the complete narcissistic people on the face of the earth. And then it's like, and then Jaclyn's friends with a goddamn porn star, Nikki. Like, I mean, have you seen Nikki Huntsman's pornos? Like, that's a weird looking pussy. I'm just saying, it looks weird, man. It's gross. Like, she does all kinds of weird pornos, and she lets guys choke her, and I don't know how she's friends with a porn. Like, how did that come about? Like, how does a YouTube, like a person from Florida, come to LA, get famous on YouTube, and is best friends with a porn star? Like, did she meet her at a club or something? Like, I don't get that. And then Blair White is like, Blair's got to be a hypocrite too. Like, I was watching this thing where she was saying, "Oh, vote Democratic." I'm like, this is coming from a person who wears a hat that says "Make America Great Again," and then Blair White recently came out and said that she was assaulted or something, and then saying that her gay uncle or whoever like disowned her because she was trans. You know, I'm sorry, but I'm getting more and more like agitated by Blair White because I just feel like a lot of the stuff that she says is fake. I honestly feel like she's a fraud. I don't have any evidence of this, and I'm not slanderizing. I'm not, this is only opinion. This isn't fact. So I don't want to like get these stupid ass lawsuits or some shit. But I'm just saying there's something off about Blair where like 1 minute she's talking about something and the next minute she flops. She's a flip-flopper. She'll say one thing and then say another, and I just feel like she contradicts herself all the time, and I can't tell what she says is fact or fiction. And I just feel like a lot of the stuff she says is not true. It's not. I want to believe her. I mean, if it did happen, then I'm terribly sorry about it. But I just don't know if I can believe that that's true or not. And Jaclyn, oh my God, like I don't get it. Like, she was with Richie, who was the worst person on the face of the earth. The guy was a douchebag. He cheated on her with some bizarre unibrow girl in the bathroom. Gross. And, seriously, if you fuck someone in the bathroom, you are disgusting. You are, like, just gross. You are trash. I mean, Jesus. You could have done it in a jacuzzi. But I'm just saying, that guy was a horrible person. And I don't know, with the baggage that Jaclyn has and all these horrible things that she has done and breaking up with people and divorcing people, I feel like she's not ready for a relationship either. I just feel like she's so broken. She's so bizarre. And I just feel like she just only cares about herself. I feel like she's a selfish person. Um, and I feel like she just got lucky on a whim on YouTube. I mean, it's not really any talent. Um, but to be honest with you, I really cannot stand Jaclyn. I can't stand her boyfriend's voice. And I mean, it's like, what is with Jaclyn dating these weird musicians? Like, first she dates this emo, like, Native American guy. And then now she's dating this Jewish guy who's a musician. And it's like, that's what I don't get. I don't get that. I don't get how you can go from an emo musician to a Jewish musician in LA. Only in LA can you do something that bizarre. And she seems like a drunk. I mean, she's always drinking wine on her podcast, and I was listening to it, and it's terrible. I didn't like it at all. And it goes on too long. It's like over an hour. It's like, Jesus Christ, can people do at least a half hour? Just too long. And then, I don't know. I've been suffering a lot of borderline personality disorder and depression and anxiety and autism and just everything combined. I haven't slept at all, so I'm just kind of lying on my bed here watching this god awful roast master Jeff Ross, another Jewish guy. That's the thing I don't get. Why are Jews so like, what is with Jews being able to like get girlfriends and get married? Like, I have never ever met a Jewish person that was single. Every time I meet a nice, really nice Jewish guy, he always has someone. I don't know if it's the curly hair. I don't know if it's the yarmulke. Like, I don't know what the hell it is. Like, are they just smarter than everyone else? Do they just think they're more superior than everyone else? I have never met a Jewish person that wasn't single. I mean, look at one of my best friends. She went from a Muslim to a Jew, and she's going to be married like next year. And that pisses me off. It's like, you're with this god-awful doctor that hates dogs, and then you break up with him, and then all of a sudden you get this Jewish guy that's around the corner, and you're getting married to him next year. And I just find that ridiculous. Like, I feel bad because I get jealous of her, but I would give anything to have that luck to be in a relationship. But it'll never happen. And I'm so sick and tired of being alone. I mean, autism is a bitch, and fuck autism. I don't care. Fuck autism. It's a goddamn curse. No girl wants to deal with someone who is autistic because they are not human. They're not people. I mean, really, that's how it goddamn feels. So anyway, I'm going to finish this fucking dumbass Jeff Ross thing, but thank you for listening to the Block TV podcast. You can check me out on theblocktv.com, and I'm going to post articles about why Jewish people have it easier than the rest of society of finding someone to be in a relationship with. And I'm also going to do some other articles on there as well. You can also check me out on Instagram, and you can also check me out on Twitter as well. Links will be in the description. You can comment, like, and subscribe to this video, and help me get to 1,000 subscribers so I can make some money. Thank you so much, and hope you all do well. And also click on the Amazon links, because if you buy anything on there, I make some money. So thank you, and take it easy. I'm about to do podcast.